Well, here we are again at the good old blockpalettes.com. So we are going to check from this featured palettes page, the classic. There's 12 here. So we are going to do palette number 11. Okay. Very white palette. I know the pale oak has been out for a hot minute, but I have not played with it quite as much as I probably should have, but yeah, we're gonna go for it. It's gonna be fun. It'll be awesome. So we had a very interesting development while making this here video. You see, the editing software that I used corrupted the videos that I was using while editing. I don't know. And so we're gonna do a personal tour here. Boom. Yeah, so this is gonna be a little different. We're just gonna kind of look around and I'll show and talk to you about my thoughts while building this thing. First and foremost, just look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it? No, it's kind of weird. I'll totally admit it's kind of weird. What I was trying to go for in this thing. Let's talk about it. What the heck was I trying to go for? I think first and foremost, I wanted to do a kind of cottagecore vibe. I do not know cottagecore. I'm very bad at cottagecore, but I saw this pink here and I thought, cottagecore. But again, I don't know cottagecore. I am not good at it. It is not my strong suit. I will 100% admit that. So, yeah, outside, it's not very cottagecore. It's probably, I would say, my more traditional kind of style. Just this bare kind of style that I'm still trying to figure out. We did this weird thing with the glass, which I dig. We did some weird little balconies, which are cute. And then we did this cute little greenhouse on top, which I kind of enjoy. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I will admit, it's weird. The most difficult part for me was the inside, because it's huge and it's empty, and cottagecore is meant to be cute and cozy. I don't know how to do cute and cozy, okay? I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll admit that. So we ended up with this, which, I like, but it's definitely not cottagecore. Yeah, this ain't cottagecore, right? For me, it was throwing down random things like, oh, I know cottagecore has plants, some lights, I do like the lanterns, and you're just throwing some things out and just seeing how it works. And that's kind of how I went about this. I just threw some things and hope it stuck to the wall, right? This ain't cottagecore. I'll 100% admit that, right? I don't know what I'm doing, but that's the point, right? That's the point of this, is trying to figure it out. I like how this turned out. I thought this turned out kind of cute, but again, it's just I'm throwing things around, just seeing what sticks. You could see there's not a lot of cohesiveness between each floor. I'm using different plants on each floor that weren't used on all the floors, So that's another issue with this build. There's not a lot of cohesiveness. There's not a lot of unity between all these floors and between all these things. Why did I use a glowberry vine here but nowhere else in this entire build? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. I know what I'm doing. Here's the thing, though. That's the part of becoming a builder. You need to be able to kind of jump out and push yourselves, right? I was able to sit down and learn from this. Wow, I really don't know cottagecore, especially on interiors, especially on big scale things. I'm sure if this was a smaller build, I might have been able to squeeze it out a bit better. But on such a large scale for me, no. Was not able to do this, guys. Not at all. I am bad at this. But if you want to be a better builder in Minecraft, this is what you need to do. You need to push yourself. You need to push yourself in different build styles. I like a more medieval, dark colors. That's the style I like to build in. That's the style I'm most comfortable in. So you give me these bright colors. You give me a color like white, like pink, green. Homie, I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea. But that's the challenge, right? That's why we do this challenge, to push ourselves and to figure ourselves out. Anyways, this is the end. Again, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit different because my editing software decided to go. So, yeah, this is completely different from what I had originally. Thanks for bearing with me. And, you know, if you made it this far, you should subscribe. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yep. The end.